What's up everyone, my name is Marie, welcome to my channel and welcome to another speed build. So for today's video I am actually back in Simmarysims and I'm renovating an apartment. As you can see, I was just really feeling like just sitting down and renovating a simple apartment, even though it's not that simple, but I mean just an apartment that is not too big, just a decently sized apartment, 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, nothing too fancy, just something fun. So that's what I did for this one, and it's actually located in the 2B Jasmine Suites apartment. So if you want to download this apartment, it's up on the gallery as a room. I don't know if you're familiar with how to download apartments, but you basically need to download the room off of the gallery and then place it in this exact apartment, and then you should be fine. I, however, did delete a few walls, like mainly behind the doors and stuff, to be able to make the whole apartment into one room, basically, so you can place it down as a whole apartment. So yeah, if you place it down, make sure to place back those walls, but I'm sure you are familiar with how to download and place down apartments. If you're not, let me know in the comment section down below, I'll explain it to you. But yeah, that should all work out just fine. So like I said, this apartment has 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, well actually 1.5 bathroom. There is a Jack and Jill bathroom between the 2 bedrooms, obviously, and then there is a half bathroom, which is also a laundry room in the living area. So yeah, I think that's perfectly fine. And I did decorate this apartment for 2 Sims. So, however, the bedrooms do both have a double bed in them, but they're both up against the wall. So the beds are not very accessible, or not accessible at all, actually. They're only accessible from one side. So if the scoot over trick works for you, then you should be fine. But if the scoot over trick doesn't work for you, then you can have one Sim sleeping in both of the bedrooms. So that makes the apartment perfect for 2 Sims, which is also kind of what I was thinking. I was thinking that this apartment could be fun for a couple of roommates who are also very close friends. And yeah, the style of this apartment is very eclectic. I was still very much inspired by the new items that we got in the Sims 4 Paranormal pack. So yeah, I used a whole heap of the new items for this build as well. However, this is not like a haunted house or anything. I just wanted to use all the items and combine them with just different things that we have in the game to make this apartment as eclectic as possible. And basically what that means, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that eclectic means that it's just a whole bunch of different styles combined. So eclectic is not a style of its own, it's more so a whole lot of styles combined, basically. So yeah, that's what I tried to go for, and I think it worked out. Like I said, used a whole lot of things from the paranormal stuff back. I combined it with items from for example, Seasons and Cats and Dogs. Also, a whole heap of Jungle Adventure items. Well, a whole heap, I'm not sure, but I did use quite a bit of Jungle Adventure items as well. So yeah, and I also kind of wanted this apartment to have that, that like thrift store vibe, or like flea market vibe, if you know what I mean. Like, for example, around the dining table, there's a round dining table with a lot of like different sorts of chairs. Well, not like 3 of them are from paranormal stuff, and then 1 of them is from Seasons, but they are all in different swatches and stuff. So I feel like they kind of gathered those chairs from like different thrift stores and things. So they couldn't find the exact like matching ones, but they could find chairs that kind of look good together. So they just went with that and placed them down. So yeah, that's kind of the vibe that I was trying to go for, at least. And I also used the wallpaper from Paranormal Stuff because I love this wallpaper so much. I think it's just so beautiful, and I'm just not over it yet. So I decided to use it for this build once more. And then after this one, I will kind of just let it sit for a second. I'll just try to not use as much of the items from paranormal stuff in my next build. However, I'm sure that I'll use some because they're just so pretty and I love them so much. But yeah, for this one, I was just still going crazy with the paranormal items. I hope that's okay with you guys. I know it's been almost a week since the pack came out and stuff, so maybe you're kind of over it for now because everyone has been building with those items. Everyone has been uploading the same sort of videos with like this like furniture style and stuff. So I can kind of imagine that you're kind of over it for now. But I'm not over it yet, so I'm so sorry. I hope you enjoyed this build though. I tried to go for different swatches, at least. So I'm using the light pink couch, which I think is so pretty. And I'm not kidding when I say, when I was taking screenshots of this apartment, I told my boyfriend, he was sitting next to me on his computer gaming or whatever. I think he was playing Minecraft. Doesn't really matter, but I was just sitting here taking screenshots of the apartment, and I told him, I was like, I think this is one of the apartments, I think this is actually my favorite apartment that I have ever built. I know that that is kind of crazy to say because I've built quite a bit of apartments and I kind of always like how they come out. I don't know, I just really love decorating apartments. I always think that I don't really like it because building exteriors of homes is actually my favorite thing to do. So I am always like, apartments are not my favorite, but then whenever I am actually decorating an apartment, I'm always like, I love this. I have so much fun with this. Like, I don't know what's up with that. But yeah, like I said, when I was taking screenshots of this apartment, I actually told my boyfriend that this is my favorite apartment that I have ever built, maybe, or at least for a while, but definitely, I don't know, it could be ever. It's kind of scary to say that. I don't know why, but I really love this apartment. I love the color scheme. It's right up my alley. It has a lot of colors going on, but they're very coordinated and they're also very soft colors. And then I tried to combine it with more rustic elements. For example, this exposed brick accent wall in the living area. And I repeated that brick throughout the bedrooms and the hallway as well, because off of the entryway, like you can see right there, there's a sliding door that leads into an extra little hallway, and then that hallway leads into the bedrooms. So that's kind of what I created as a separation area, if that makes any sense. But I just repeated that brick throughout basically all of the rooms to kind of give it that rustic city vibe. And then you can see that the kitchen counters that I used are a little bit more traditional as well. A little bit older looking because I was thinking that this apartment is a little bit older. You can kind of tell by the windows and stuff. And I also used older appliances, which you're free to swap them out for nicer ones if you want to use this apartment for gameplay, because I can kind of imagine that it's a little bit annoying that that stove and that fridge, for example, they kind of break down very easily because they're the cheaper ones. So they're not as reliable. So yeah, you're welcome to swap those out if you want to, but I kind of wanted this apartment to feel like an older, not necessarily run down apartment, but still kind of run down. Like, it's a nice large apartment. It's quite luxurious in that way, but it's also kind of old. So that's kind of what I wanted to reflect through the kitchen appliances and the brick wall and things, and like the older looking flooring. It's the flooring from paranormal stuff, but it still kind of looks old. It's like, obviously it's perfect for those like Victorian or Louisiana style haunted houses. Haunted homes, haunted houses, doesn't really matter how you say that, I don't think. But yeah, so that flooring looks a little bit more like just older, a little bit more rustic. And so that's what I used in this apartment as well. And then I combined it for the furniture. I kind of tried to combine that rustic style with more like, I don't know, just items from different kinds of styles, more modern items, but also more like hand-me-down sorts of items and things. I'm really bad at explaining this. I hope you know what I mean though. Maybe you can kind of tell already by the way that I'm furnishing this house, but it's just a whole heap of random items mixed together that kind of work because it's so random, if that makes any sense. And then still the colors are very coordinated because I didn't want this apartment to be like, to look like a whole mess. I did want there to be some sort of coherence in that sense. So that's what I tried to go for, and I just placed this extra little table in the kitchen. For a second, I was thinking of actually placing a chair there as well, but then I was like, no, that's just a little bit too cramped and your Sims are gonna sit there and it's gonna be very awkward. So I just got rid of the whole chair situation in the kitchen, but then there is a little extra table that I just cluttered up with some items. And then this is the actual half bath slash laundry room off of the living area, which is kind of nice. I was thinking that a laundry room for an apartment like this was just kind of fitting and perfect, and I really like the way that it came out. It's very simple, but at the same time very cozy. I don't know what's up with the laundry room situation for me, but I just really enjoy creating them. I don't know why, but they're just so like realistic and sort of cozy to me. And then as I was actually furnishing this room, I decided to turn it into a half bath as well. So I just quickly placed down a toilet because initially I was planning on only having the Jack and Jill bathroom as the bathroom for this apartment. But then I just kind of decided against it. I figured I would need an extra bathroom in here because it's just a little bit awkward if you have people over that they need to use your Jack and Jill bathroom, so they need to walk through your bedroom. I know that happens for a lot of situations like apartment or housing situations. I know it's kind of realistic, it sometimes happens, but I just felt like, I don't know. And I also had the space left in the living room. The living room was feeling a little bit too spacious to make it look cozy and to give it the vibe that I wanted to give it. My goodness, I am struggling to speak and phrase things again today. I'm so sorry. But that's just how it is. But yeah, that's why I basically decided to turn the laundry room into a half bathroom as well. And then we are moving on to the actual bedrooms. I really love these bedrooms, especially the first one that I'm decorating right now. I don't know why, but I just really like the style of it. I was struggling with the color scheme a little bit. I wasn't sure what to go with, but then in the end, I decided to use the wallpaper from Paranormal Stuff in the dark blue swatch, and I think that that was a really good decision. It's not necessarily my favorite swatch of that wallpaper because dark blue is just not really my favorite color. I don't really like it. But for some reason, for this bedroom, combined with this flooring and combined with like dark brown elements and dark brown wood tones, it just felt so cozy and it really made sense, in my opinion at least. So yeah, it was definitely something a little bit out of my comfort zone as well, because like I said, dark blue is not something I usually try to go for or tend to go for, because it's just not my favorite color. It's a little bit too cold for me. But this wallpaper has those really pretty like yellow flowers or that yellow pattern on it. And I just think that it's so pretty. So that made it a little bit like more cozy to me. So I decided to just go with it and see what I could come up with for the rest of this bedroom. And it's definitely my favorite bedroom. I like the other one as well, but this one is my favorite. And I also used like orange, how do you call that? Accent pieces. Wow, I'm really like, my brain is kind of freezing, but that's fine. I was just using orange, yeah, just kind of orange touches here and there to kind of freshen up the color scheme in this room, because I really always like orange and blue together. So I figured, you know what, blue is not my favorite. I might as well just combine it with some orange touches here and there. So that's what I did. And I really like the way that it came out. This bedroom also has a desk. The other bedroom does not have a desk. Because that bedroom is definitely a little bit smaller, and I decided that that bedroom would be for a very artsy person. So I placed an easel and like a knitting basket and stuff in there. And then this one has the desk if you need a desk for gameplay. I just wanted to make sure that there was a desk. My phone is vibrating and it's right under the mic, so I'm so sorry about that. That's probably a little bit annoying. But yeah, you can really see the bedroom come together. I was taking my sweet, sweet time for this bedroom. I don't know why. Well, probably because I was struggling with the color scheme a little bit and struggling with making it look cozy. But you can also see that I, for example, used by the end of the bed, I used that end table from movie hangout stuff. So that one is very like bohemian and stuff. So definitely looks like something they got from the thrift store. And then the dresser looks very old as well, and the desk also. I just kind of feel like these people never really go to IKEA or anything. They never really buy new furniture. They will always go to like a thrift store or the flea market to buy furniture if they need anything. Because I feel like they're just kind of trying to be sustainable like that, and it's also just their style. They really like vintage items, and they're just very much into that. So yeah, for the personalities for these roommates, I didn't really know what to go with, except for this one. This is the second bedroom, and I was thinking that this room could be for an artsy sim. So I placed an easel and a knitting basket because I was thinking that they're probably very much into painting, into knitting, into being creative, crafting. So yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking for this sim. And then for the other sim in the first bedroom, I don't really know. I was thinking that they probably have a full-time job somewhere they need to go into the office for. And that's also why they have the desk situation, the office situation in their bedroom. Or maybe they work from home, but they just need a proper like office situation for that. So that's kind of what I was thinking, but that's basically all I have. I'm so sorry. I really need to step up my game for storytelling lately. I have been just feeling a little bit uninspired when it comes to stories and personalities, and I really need to step it up. So yeah, if you have any suggestions, if you have any fun families or storylines or yeah, just family dynamics or anything, let me know, because I'm always very much open to suggestions. I love reading your suggestions and building things for you guys that I feel like you would need for your gameplay or anything. So yeah, just please feel free to let me know. And yeah, for this bedroom, by the way, even though this bedroom is a bit smaller, this one does have a walk-in closet and the other one doesn't. So I kind of feel like that makes up for the fact that this bedroom is a little bit smaller. So I feel like both these, if you would look at it realistically, both these roommates would probably pay the same amount of rent. Because I mean, the second bedroom is a little bit smaller, but once again, it does have a walk-in closet. So that's very, very nice. And yeah, so this is the Jack and Jill bathroom. It's nothing fancy. It's just a very cramped bathroom with a shower tub combination, a sink and a toilet. And I was having a little bit of like struggles with how to lay this one out because of the two doors, but it worked out fine. But yeah, that's already going to be it for this apartment. So even though you just watched the speed build, I thought I would show you the apartment in real time. So yeah, this is basically it. So here we have the living room, which is definitely my favorite part of this build. I love it so much. The colors and everything, it's just so vibrant and fun. There is a lot of paintings on the wall here that they probably got from like this thrift store or the flea market. Oops, the front door is open because my sim just walked through there. But yeah, this is the entryway, just a nice place to hang your coat. There's a mirror against the wall, which I thought would be perfect for that whole thrift store vibe. We have the kitchen right here. It's nothing too fancy, but I think it's really cozy and a lot of fun. And I love the little sticky notes on the freezer right there. And I just cluttered it up a little bit. And then here we have, obviously we have the dining table right here. Nothing fancy there, but still very cute. Then this is the laundry room that I was talking about in the build as well. Obviously, it has a washer, a dryer, and it's also a half bathroom, which is actually pretty nice. When we walk through here, there is this little extra hallway right here. Nothing too special. It's not really functional, except for there is a bookcase in here, which is accessible. And then this is the first bedroom. I think it's very cozy. I love the color scheme. I think it's so vibrant. And yeah, just really bold, and I really like that about it. Just a little end table with some clutter items. I made sure to place hampers because there is laundry in this apartment. And then a nice desk area. I also put some makeup on the desk and a dresser right here, of course. And then this is the second bedroom with an end table for a side table that I cluttered up with some items. I really like this lamp in addition to all the other clutter. I don't know why, I just really like the style of that lamp. I thought it was perfect picture in here. And I thought that this sim was very creative, so I gave them a guitar right there and also an easel so they can do some painting and a knitting basket as well. And then this sim has a walk-in closet, which is really nice. And then yeah, this is the Jack and Jill bathroom with a hamper full of laundry. I'm sorry because I play tested this bathroom, of course. But yeah, that's actually already it. So I really hope that you enjoyed this build. You can definitely go ahead and download it off the gallery if you want to. My username on the gallery is Simmarysims. You can also follow me on Twitter and on Instagram if you'd like. My username on there is Simmarysims as well. So please make sure to leave a comment and like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!